Next, we've got Bob on the line. How are you, mate?
Hey, Boomer, how you going? This is Bob here.
So, Bob, what's your gripe tonight?
Well, I'm driving up the highway here, and I'm dodging these bloody potholes on this horrible little back road, and, you know, I can't believe it, but I pull out me bloody chocky bar, you know, and blow me down if the thing's not, you know, it feels like it's about 10 grams light. So I cop a look at the wrapper, and what's this 47 grams shit? You know, I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, there's no way that used to be 47. Come on, give me a break. It used to be at least 55 or 60. I mean, man, what's going on?
They call it shrinkflation.
Shrinkflation?
Shrinkflation is when they make something smaller but charge the same price. I'll give you an example. I once bought this chocolate bar and it claimed to be 50% less fat and calorie. Well, it was half the size.
Well, yeah.
So what do you do? How do you change this sort of stuff?
I don't know, mate. I mean, everybody wants to still have their chocky bar, don't they? But they just keep putting the price up, and now they've made it smaller. I mean, how's a working man supposed to bloody afford this bloody chocky bar?
Yeah.
Driving out on the highway, doing me bit, you know, trying to live the dream, and a man can't even have a decent sized chocky bar. I mean, give me a break.
And are you driving at the moment, mate?
Yeah.
Well, just be careful using your phone while you're driving, mate, because watch out for the cops, yeah?
Just keep an eye out for the dingoes and kangaroos.
That's all right, mate. I got a nice big bull bar on the front. If they step out in front of this thing, they'll be the last thing they ever see.
Watch out for the odd pedestrians as well. Not.
They know they've got to step out of the way, mate. And if it's a tourist, well, they want to be quick.
Some tourists from different countries are used to different road rules. Just keep an eye out for that.
Yeah. And don't get me started on these little punks on these little scooter thingies.
Look, you've opened up a wound here. I'm going to bring up one of my own gripes. Those mobility scooters. Look, I'm sure some people genuinely need them. But I saw this guy the other day on the main street, and he zips past me in his mobile. Then he stops outside the newsagent and runs in and does his lotto. I mean, really, does he need a mobility scooter?
Well, he's got to get the ticket before the shop closes, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, and those little dickheads with their push bikes with the little motors on. What about them little wankers?
Look, I get a lot of calls about young people on their scooters and skateboards, and old people on their scooters and skateboards. So I think a lot of the things you've said tonight are very valid comments, mate.
Oh, well, mate, we've got to stick it to them, haven't we? We've got to call them out on this shit. We can't be having this crap. I mean, these companies, they post record profits. They tell everyone, oh, yeah, it's so hard to be in business. We've got to raise the prices. And they make these billionaires, you know, making all this cash. And, but we're so poor. We've got to raise the prices. It's a bloody travesty, it is.
You know, 1 minute Vladimir Putin invades Ukraine. The next minute, your chocolate bar is half the size it was for the same price. What's the world coming to?
If you're lucky, mate. I mean, they just keep shrinking them, don't they? They get every 40 grams, 35 grams, and 30 grams. And 30 grams will cost you $5. And I'll go, that's all right.
So let's ask some hard questions now. We've had 2 years of a new government. Has anything changed?
Not a fucking thing. Oops, sorry. Am I allowed to say that on here? Sorry, mate.
Well, we are on the delay, mate, but I don't think you've crossed any lines tonight. Except maybe a couple on the road.
I tell you what. All of them pigs in the trough down there, they have no clue They had no clue how to run this. I could run this country better than those idiots.
So what would you do differently if you were elected Prime Minister?
Well, for a start, I'd stop them from raising these bloody prices on this frickin' chocolate. I don't know. I think we need more of the rich guys' money. I think we need some of that back.
So the problem with chocolate is there's a shortage of chocolate, and apparently it's not because of politics. It's because of global warming and the Ukraine.
Yeah, absolutely. Those bloody Russians. Don't get me started on them suckers. That stupid Putin dickhead, he wants... Jeez, what I wouldn't get to have him in the sights of his rifle.
Well, mate, I've got another caller coming in, so look, thanks for your very valid comments tonight, and call again anytime you want.
No worries, Boomer, and you keep sticking it to him, man. You keep sticking it right into him. And you tell him about this bloody chocolate.
How do you feel when you walk on the field knowing you're the last to play?